Well, guys, I just came across a report from Woman UK about what is coming down on Harry and Meghan. In this video, I'm going to share with you the views of the author Emily Andrews. She said one of the many reasons Harry and Meghan left the UK was their desire for privacy. Harry also said he took his family to the US to break the cycle of pain, and that he feared seeing history repeat itself, claiming that Meghan could end up like his mother, Princess Diana, who passed away in a car crash in 1997. Harry is still obsessed with security and privacy, but it seems like Meghan is now wanting to move on. She wants to be able to raise her two supposed children, Artificial and Elizabeth, openly in California. Seems like Meghan and Harry have completely different ideologies. Allegedly, Artificial attends a local preschool in Montecito, but the family are not often seen outside their £11 million mansion. Harry, who is still haunted by the death of his mother, wants to protect his children at all costs, which we can understand, assuming the kids are even real. He's paranoid about security, and Harry has even said there's no way he can bring his family to the UK because he no longer has police protection. His case against the Home Office for it to be restored is, of course, still ongoing. A royal source said about Harry, obviously because of the way he grew up so much in the public eye, he fears for his own children and will do anything to protect them. It's a very visceral fear that many parents have, but particularly for him. The couple's self imposed isolation is behind the heavily guarded walls of their 9 bedroom, 16 bathroom home with chicken coop and tennis court. The royal source said, while Meghan is sympathetic to Harry's fears, she wants their children to enjoy the outdoorsy beach lifestyle of California. Hypocrisy claims the pair's hatred of the press is well documented, and it's understandable that they would want to protect their children from intrusion. Yet Meghan has shown that she wants to be more open going forward in the projects she chooses. The talent agency WME has a few new projects in the pipeline for Meghan for the end of 2023 and the beginning of next year, one of which is her highly anticipated return to social media. Before Meghan married Harry, she loved posting photos of herself on Instagram. She would post photos of what she was wearing, places she traveled, beauty tips on her blog The Tig as well. Sharing more of her lifestyle, her passions, and her thoughts are, of course, going to bring her into conflict with the privacy conscious Harry. But sympathy for Meghan and Harry has really dwindled in the US since Harry blasted their treatment in his book and their tell-all Netflix docu-series Harry and Meghan. And what about how they were treated on South Park? I mean, that worldwide privacy tour episode absolutely lampooned Meghan and Harry's hypocrisy over demanding privacy, but at the same time having no problem talking about other members of the royal family. And that caused even more damage to their standing among ordinary Americans. A Spotify executive, Bill Simmons, even referred to the two of them as grifters. And the talent agency boss Jeremy Zimmer said that Meghan was not a great audio talent or necessarily any kind of talent. I'm sure that hurt. And people made fun of them even more when demands about their high profile trip to New York in 2021 were revealed just last month. Emails from Meghan and Harry's aides obtained by a national newspaper showed requests for NDA agreements with the people they were meeting and changes to a press release to make an appearance seem more substantial. The news report also claimed there was a whole list of media outlets who needed to be banned from their public visits. One of the more shocking suggestions, though, was to the local education department, which was planning a visit for Meghan to read to the kids to publicize her children's book that she wrote, The Bench. According to the report, before the visit to that Harlem school, in one of New York's most impoverished areas, representatives raised the idea of bringing cushions and a brand new carpet to fit in better with Meghan's aesthetic. Students and employees were also not allowed to say anything negative about the visit. Obviously, privacy is only going to work for Meghan and Harry when Meghan has complete control of the narrative. Such a shame if Harry and Meghan feel like they can't enjoy family life unless they're behind the walls of their Montecito McMansion. There are clear rules that do not allow for the publishing photos of children unless their parents give clear consent. I actually was surprised by how much we did see of Artificial and Elizabeth in that Netflix series. Let's hope that Harry can relax enough to enjoy his new life in the California sunshine. And in another update, people are talking about what exactly are the chances of Meghan relaunching her public image after her recent controversy she's been embroiled in. Even though there are a few rebrand puff pieces out there that her talent agency keeps pushing, Meghan's not going anywhere. You cannot rebrand a narcissist. That is the truth of the matter. I mean, you can't make us forget about the Oprah interview, the Me You Can't See, the Cut interview, Spare, all Harry's interviews promoting Spare. What about Archetypes? What about Harry and Meghan, the docu-series, and all the other mistakes that we've seen from the two of them? I mean, Meghan needs to accept that she can't magically turn into something she's not. She's not a talented actress. She is not a Hollywood celebrity. She's not a humanitarian. She's certainly not a businesswoman, not a politician. She doesn't have any experience in any of these fields. And I know they're trying to gaslight us, but it's obvious Meghan is going nowhere very fast. But you know what? I'm still going to watch it. I am still entertained. I'm a little bit fascinated by how they can be so out of touch and so lacking in self awareness. And actually, I love seeing them do their stupid stuff they do. I mean, they could make a lot of money if they would just lean into their absurdity. Meghan and Harry are the best comedy show out there. And, you know, I was saying the other day, in some ways, to a cynic, they truly are the zeitgeist. I mean, they represent so many problems that we are seeing in Western society, like narcissism and lack of self awareness, this woke ideology BS. They are the epitome of all that. And, you know, Meghan could never be a power player in Hollywood. Hollywood is not like Harry. I mean, if she decided that Wallace Simpson is her twin instead of Diana, things could get pretty interesting, couldn't they? And unfortunately, Meghan is still being given a platform to spew her hatred and her word salad. Why do people pay any money at all to listen to her? I hope they're not. I guess Netflix has been the smartest in all this mess. They decided to wait things out, and now they are the only ones backing Harry and Meghan. I mean, this is a show that people all around the world are watching, and no matter what they do next, everyone is going to be watching to see what their next move is. So maybe Netflix does know what they're doing. Maybe Netflix is going to make back all the money they've been paying the two of them. I guess the joke is going to be on everybody tuning in because they're going to be laughing all the way to the bank. The more outrageous they act, the more money they're going to make. The only way they would fail and lose everything is if people stopped acknowledging them. And I don't think that's ever going to happen. In the over 3 years since they signed that contract, they really haven't done anything. They've only produced 3 shows, and 2 of them were massive failures. I mean, if that were the case, Live to Lead and Heart of Invictus would be in demand. Neither did well for the platform. So I don't believe that people are always going to be watching what Meghan and Harry are putting out. Now, people will watch what they're in so that we can laugh at them. But as far as these shows and movies produced by Harry and Meghan, nobody's going to be interested. And you, what do you think about this news? Please tell me your opinion below in the comments. Don't be afraid to like and share this video with anybody else who would enjoy it anytime you want. And please subscribe to our Kate Middleton the Queen channel to support us more. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day, and I'll be back to see you in the next videos.